Et yo. Hop, on va arrêter la musique. Commencer par le react du double Nintendo Direct. Un Indie World et un Partner Showcase, dans cet ordre je crois. Bon, autant dire que les annonces en elles-mêmes, on s'en fout. Il y aura peut-être quelques trucs intéressants, hein, mais voilà. Mais, ce qui va être intéressant, c'est que Nintendo là balance ses dernières cartouches pour mieux partir sur la Switch 2. Là, à tout moment. Alors pas dans ce direct, hein, mais là, dans le prochain mois, il y a de grandes chances que ce soit annoncé, sinon les 2 prochains mois. Parce que je pense qu'ils devaient avoir prévu de faire genre Indie World, là, Partner Showcase dans 2 semaines, un truc comme ça. Bon, on n'attend rien de ce direct, ni de celui d'après. Même si sur un malentendu Partner Showcase, il peut y avoir des trucs intéressants. Hein.
Peggy 18.
Hello, everyone. We'll now present today's Indie World Showcase and Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase
Est-ce que je suis
back
bien
to
en
back.
1080 là?
First up, here's the Indie World Showcase.
Dans Auto 1080. Au pire, on partira sur Xenogears 1. Attaquer le disque 2. Normalement, ça marche là.
And welcome to
On
Indie
espère.
World. I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew. We're back with more indie games headed to Nintendo Switch.
All right, it's time to lay our cards on the table.
Sure thing. Wait, why is there a Joker in my hand?
Here's the deal.
Ok. Bon, moi je m'en fous de Hollow Knight, mais peut-être que certains attendent Silk Song. Oh, ok. Pas un peu de nulle part, mais pourquoi pas. Le Gwent 2. Quoi? Alors jamais joué à Balatro. Aucune idée du gameplay, etc. Est-ce que c'est vraiment juste un jeu de cartes? Mais ok. Peut-être qu'ils font beaucoup de collabs déjà, j'en sais rien. Est-ce que ça va être 20 minutes de ça? Balatro is the new Smash. Du coup, c'est quoi? C'est juste des skins de cartes? Ou ça change le gameplay? Pour l'instant, oui. Mise joc gratuite, ok, ça c'est cool. S'ils étaient en mode 5 balles par DLC, vas-y.
I ara el pròxim joc neva. El nostre joc és una història de maternitat on els jugadors assumeixen el rol de l'Alba. Començaran la seva aventura al costat d'una petita lloba anomenada Neva.
Els capítols inicials del joc mostraran com l'Alba haurà d'encoratjar i protegir una jove neva dels perills del seu món.
Okay.
Però al final del joc, una neva més gran i ferotge
c'est
es
les dates de
convertirà
gris.
en la protectora de la seva figura
Et
materna,
je sais pas quoi à droite.
El equipo ha estado trabajando duro para mostrar
Pues
una
imagino
cómoda
que sería
perspectiva sobre cómo quienes nos protegen eventualmente necesitarán nuestro cariño y cuidados también. Estamos encantados de poder compartir las últimas novedades del juego y esperamos que os unáis a Alba y Neva en su aventura en Nintendo Switch.
Ouais, bah c'est bien ça. Ils avaient pas juste une affiche de gris dans le fond, histoire de... Ah bah c'était le nouveau jeu à droite. Ok. Je connais pas trop gris, à part de réputation, quoi. Le délire est joli, toujours. Ok. Des cerfs qui mangent des ombres de
Creep and
personnages.
crawl your way up the corporate ladder of a bizarre insect megacorp that's buzzing with mysteries. In this surreal RPG, you'll take on the role of Moth Cubit, an ordinary employee who's recently received a promotion.
But this is no time to celebrate. The threat of a mysterious event known as the final process is looming. Can Moth and his fellow bugs save the company? Or even reality itself?
As you investigate the cramped cubicles and creepy corridors of the corporation, you'll befriend bugs from all walks of life, each with a story that's interwoven with moths.
Not everyone will be friendly, though. Take on enemies in verbal showdowns with multiple dialogue
mon genre de
choices
jeu, mais
and
ça a
be
l'air
sure
sympa.
to bring your fighting words.
Your choices influence how the story progresses. There are multiple secrets, quests, and endings to unravel. So
Très
experiment
inspiré
and see what
de
happens.
Binding of Isaac, j'ai
Moth
l'impression.
Cubit buzzes onto Nintendo Switch next spring.
Les mêmes devs, j'en sais rien.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo Productions in Indonesia. We're part of Coffee Talk team, and with our much missed friend and the original creator Fahmi, we created Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk Episode 2.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Winterstein, a game designer and a writer. I was the co-writer of Coffee Talk Hibiscus and Butterfly alongside Junkie at Toge.
Hi, I'm Kentaro Ogawa, a writer and English to Japanese games translator. I had the privilege to work on the Japanese translations of both Coffee Talk games.
Today, we are thrilled to announce that we are partnering with Chorus to expand the Coffee Talk world.
We've been hard at work over the last year to come up with a story that retains the cozy elements Coffee Talk fans are fond of, but at the same time brings something new to the table.
And now, we're very proud to announce an exciting new game for Coffee Talk fans.
Coffee Talk
Tokyo!
Ok. Je connais pas du tout la série. C'est un genre de Valhalla du coup. Ça a l'air. Ouais, en gros c'est ça quoi. Ok. J'imagine que ça tease des persos qui reviennent là, mais j'ai pas la ref.
Let's check out some upcoming downloadable content that will take you to new and unexpected places.
Discover a miniature clockwork world in the Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker DLC.
Faudra que je fasse
Gear up
Sea of
for a
Stars
journey
aussi
full of
hein,
oddities
un
and
jour.
wonders in which Valir and Zale will have to play by new rules to put a stop to a cursed carnival.
Zale will transform into a skillful juggler, while Valir will dazzle as an acrobat. Together with new playable character Artie, they'll explore new areas and battle through dangerous dungeons in their quest to save the
Du coup, j'espère que
world
c'est
of
aussi Mitsuda qui
Orlage.
fait les.
A malevolent
Ils ont aussi du
spectacle
DLC.
awaits when this free DLC for Sea of Stars launches on Nintendo
Ah, c'est
Switch
gratuit.
next spring.
What the fuck? Incroyable.
Hey, get out of my swamp!
Sorry, Amber, but just like onions, this
Oh non.
swamp has layers of dirt
Va
that
nettoyer
need to be
la merde de
blasted away.
Shrek.
Ugh, fine, I'm ogre it anyway. A muddy good time awaits in the Shrek Special Pack paid
Qu'est-ce que c'est que
DLC
ça?
for Power Wash Simulator. Feel like an all-star as you wash away the grime covering
On vit
5
quand même dans un
fairy
monde où
tale
les gens
nuts
payent
from
pour
the
nettoyer la
Shrek
merde de
universe,
Shrek.
including Shrek's very own swamp and the Dragon's Lair.
Don a shiny suit of armor with a new night-themed character model and get your power washing game on when the Shrek Special Pack DLC makes a splash on Nintendo Switch this autumn.
Hi, I'm Sam. And I'm Toby. Our team has been working on a new game called Morsels.
Pas le
You play as a
chat.
mouse fighting against the forces of wicked cats, using magical cards to transform into a bunch of weird little monsters. It's a challenging roguelike set in a grungy, whimsical world.
When I first pitched Morsels 4 years ago, it was a simple top-down shooter, which is a genre I love. Since then, with the help of Sam and our programmer Higgy, we've been able to turn it into something much cooler than I envisioned.
L'escargot est
People
vraiment
play
cursed.
Morsels, they enjoy the frenetic action, but are also charmed by the game's personality.
Please enjoy the first ever trailer for our strange little game.
Thank you.
Où est-ce que j'ai entendu parler d'Annapurna? En vrai, ça a l'air sympa. J'imagine que c'est genre roguelite un peu. Je sais pas si le filtre est un truc in-game pour le trailer seulement. Le filtre un peu VHS. C'est pas le VHS le terme que je cherche, mais.
They say home is where the heart is.
Mais la
And
fatigue.
that's
Pas me
especially
concentrer,
true for this
j'ai trouvé le
next
bon mot.
game.
That's right. Household objects, appliances, and even concepts turn into eligible love interests in Date Everything, a game in which you can, in fact, date pretty much everything.
With 100 dateable characters,
Quoi?
there are plenty of unconventional partners to choose from. Fall madly in love with Fabrizio the cabinet.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette
Become
merde?
besties with Shelly the shelf. Or come to despise Doug, your overwhelming sense of existential dread.
I think I'll pass on Doug. Can I fall in love with a lamp?
No way! Lux the lamp is all mine! But did you know that you could even date the game itself? Why don't I introduce you to Textbox-chan?
Engage in flirtatious, branching dialogue with these fully voiced characters as you get to know them and form meaningful relationships.
Perish the thought,
Bon.
swashbuckler.
I drive as quick as my
Je crois que je vais arrêter de
Bring your best
chercher à
dating game
comprendre quoi que ce
because your
soit.
choices could result not just in love, but also in friendship. Or even disdain.
Find the object of your affection.
Je pense qu'on arrive à un
when
point où
Date
les jeux indés
Everything
pour se
launches on
démarquer,
Nintendo Switch, October
certains
24th.
essaient juste d'être le plus fucked up possible.
Hi, I'm Sienna, the lead artist on Peglin.
And I'm Dylan, the game
Il a un
designer of
gros goût tout
Peglin
nu.
and the founder of Red Nexus Games. The two of us created
Bizarre,
the first
un peu.
version of Peglin at a game jam in 2019. The theme of the jam was fall, and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative escape. We made cute places and enemies for our little goblin friend to explore.
We then added two of our friends to help speed up development, and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7, and we're excited to bring Peglin to Nintendo Switch.
The dragons have been stealing your gold for as long as you can remember. It's time to delve into the heart of their lair and exact your revenge with the power of pegs.
In this roguelike pachinko-inspired RPG,
Casse-briques
you'll aim
pour faire
orbs
des-
and hit
des attaques
pegs
puissantes.
to deal damage in turn-based battles. The more pegs you hit, the more devastating the blow you'll deal to your enemies.
Bounce your way to victory with a variety of different orbs. Some can split into multiple copies. Others will pierce both pegs and enemies. And some will even heal you for every peg you hit.
The pegs themselves have some peculiar properties too. They can explode, help you unlock the critical power of your orbs, and more.
C'est quand même très jeu mobile dans le gameplay.
Aiming, you can create some spectacular combos.
Relics will radically change your game
Mais là, il
too.
est mignonne.
Equip these rare passive power-ups to prevent lethal damage or turn pegs into bombs. Just to name a few. Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
Teach those dragons a lesson when Peglin bounces onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
Ok, exclu temporaire. Pas sûr de comprendre ce que je vois. Une sorte de Sims?
Okay,
Sure,
follow
pas
my
sûr.
lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
We're doing great so far. Hey, careful! There's a Andrew!
Oops, let's try this again. Scoot, scoot.
And jump! Good thing we're tied together.
Look, a key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh! All right, let's slow it down. And jump!
Got it.
Yay!
We make a great team. Now let's try it with 8 players.
Oh boy! As you can see, cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer. Up to 8 players need to work together to navigate levels full of ledges, cliffs, and other obstacles.
Use strategic stacking, coordinated movement, and puzzle-solving skills to find all the keys and reach every level's exit. There are more than 60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park? Think again. Even greater challenges await in dark mode, where your skills and your friendships will be put to the
Bon, la question c'est est-ce qu'on a
test.
vraiment besoin
Get
d'un
ready for multiplayer
segment
mischief
aussi
when
long?
Pico Park 2 jumps onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today. Can't get enough indies? Here are some more titles headed to Nintendo Switch in the near future.
On est déjà aux 3/4 de l'Indie World. Enfin, j'imagine que c'est 20 minutes et 20 minutes. Je sais pas si ça a été précisé. On sait juste que c'est 40 minutes et 2 au total. Cuisinière. Mot de furie. Voilà.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
What tower?
Pizza Tower, ok. Donc j'imagine que c'est la dernière annonce, j'ai comment ils l'ont introduite. C'est vraiment pas mon délire la DA. J'étais vraiment obligé de le traduire en tour de pizza.
We hope you enjoyed today's showcase.
As always, a big thank you to our indie community and partners.
J'espère qu'on peut au moins laver le trou de balle de Shrek.
Stick around for more exciting news and updates in today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, starting right now. Until next time, happy gaming!
Après, c'est vrai que toutes les colloques qu'ils ont faites, Shrek, c'est peut-être le truc qui fait le plus sens en termes de crasse. En termes de lavage, je sais pas, mais en termes de crasse, oui. Bon. Officiellement le dernier direct. Enfin, officiellement.
Hello everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Ce qui sera du coup probablement le dernier direct de la Switch. Il y aura encore des jeux Switch dans les prochains directs, hein, mais d'ici à ce que le jeu sera probablement déjà annoncé.
These games are falling into place. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of
Tetris
Tetris
40.
with a compilation of historic games.
Tetris 99-2.
Version of Tetris. Chain combos using explosions in Tetris 2 plus Bombless. Use special moves to win in Tetris Battle Guided. And more in this interactive museum, including the games shown here. In addition, enjoy the brand new Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay styles from across
ça c'est
the
cool en vrai.
series.
Bonne idée.
You can also watch new documentary clips about the history of Tetris and its key players. Tetris Forever drops onto Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, the NES version of Tetris is coming to Nintendo Switch Online this winter. And be on the lookout for a future Tetris 99 Grand Prix event, also coming this winter. Speed into the unknown. Journey to the galaxy's depths in this high-speed sci-fi adventure. After receiving a mysterious distress signal, you'll venture through a massive alien world to reunite with your beloved. Ride the stylish hoverboard to explore stunning landscapes filled with all sorts of alien structures, from scorching sands to wavy waters. Each area will challenge your traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat. By unlocking skills and combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes. You can also customize the hoverboard to match your riding style, solve puzzles, and gather resources to boost its speed, steering, gravity, and more. Whether you're racing through terrain at high speeds or in the throes of combat, the hoverboard will be there to help you. Leave no stone unturned as you explore every corner of this vast planet. You never know what or who you'll find. Star Overdrive launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch next year. Do whatever floats your goat. Welcome to the vast island of
Je comprendrai jamais comment ce jeu a eu 3... Enfin, cette série a eu 3 jeux.
We're not kidding. In this sprawling sandbox adventure, you'll headbutt,
Je pense à un moment, faut laisser la vanne crever.
your way across the island. Wreak havoc
Pas
on
vraiment, non.
anything and
Putain de
everything
2012.
you find. Want to drive around town? Join a yoga class? Antagonize the locals? You can do all of that and more. Complete quests and gain karma to progress the story and unlock customization options. From fashionable nonsense like floral shirts and inflatable tubes, to goat variants, including tall, angry, and even tasty goats. So buckle up and grab your fashion style by the horns. And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in 2-player online or couch co-op. Hope you're ready to hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3 rams its way onto Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Here's a rapid-fire mix of first reveals and game updates coming to Nintendo Switch.
Est-ce qu'on avait vraiment besoin de genre 2 minutes sur Goat Simulator 3? Oh! Comment ça? Il y a un remake du premier Trails qui existe? Je savais pas. Ok. Stalker. C'est un ancien du coup. Du Worms classique. C'est vrai que sur Switch ça s'adapte bien, je pense. Joseph.
Make Bikini Bottom your playground.
Et ouais, les trails, il faudra qu'on les fasse. Probablement stream.
No, this is Patrick. The silly sea star from SpongeBob SquarePants stars in this physics-based sandbox adventure. Bikini Bottom is your oyster. Make some hilarious mayhem by performing whimsical skydives, digging up treasure in the dump, or even blowing off steam in Mrs. Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes, to make the world more Patrick-y. And he's not the only familiar face here. Take on comical challenges from SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, and more.
Buckle up.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Step into Patrick's shorts and the inner machinations of his mind. When SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star Game, launches on Nintendo Switch October 4th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Ready for your very own personal trainer?
Okay, let's get started. Ready? 1, 2,
The latest entry in the fitness boxing series is punching its way onto Nintendo Switch. Newly added features make it easier to train more regularly.
Ouais, mais bon, si cette fois il n'y a pas.
Use Quick Workout to
C'était bien ce
jump
jeu-là,
into
la dernière fois où il y avait.
program right after launching the game.
Du couteau no pen et tout.
but it looks like you've got more in you.
Once you're done, try going the distance.
Along with an extra workout?
With mitt drills, you'll practice with your instructor at your own pace.
Looking good.
And in Sit Fit Boxing, you can complete exercise programs while seated for a different training experience. 30 brand new songs are included. There are also 6 instructors, including 2 new ones. Plus, you can change their hairstyles. Let them motivate you as you work toward your goals.
Nice.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, launches on Nintendo Switch December 5th.
Oh, c'est sympa les jeux comme ça redonne le côté un peu.
This is going to be a match to remember.
Bon, après les joueurs de Switch Lite,
8 Capcom fighting games are brawling their way onto Nintendo Switch in one collection. Here's the complete roster of games. Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro. Capcom vs. SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001. Project Justice. Capcom Fighting Evolution. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Plasma Sword Nightmare of Pilstein. Power Stone. And Power Stone 2. Each game has its own training mode and is playable online.
Sympa.
You can also visit the museum
Je suis
to
pas le joueur
enjoy artwork
de jeux de combat,
and
donc
music
perso,
from
je
each
m'en fous,
game.
mais dans l'idée c'est sympa.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, jump into the fray when Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th. Digital pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch November 22nd. Next, please take a look at this.
私の声を聞いている遠い時代のあなたへ
Un atelier?
命ある者は皆無数の記憶を積み重ねながら生きていく
Ça sent le atelier à 200 km.
記憶の雫は魂を育み形作る
C'est pas du atelier, je me coupe une
ユ
couille.
ミヤにとっては見えるのが正しいことでも正しいことって
En tout cas, c'est le cara designer ou la cara designer, je sais pas.
すべて滅びたと思っていたが
Nouvelle série du coup, ou alors c'est un retour d'une ancienne chimiste.
身の程知らず愚か者今日はそうただのご挨拶ですとも
C'est la voix de Dio? J'ai un doute.
どうか
Si oui, deuxième apparition de Dio. du stream. Atelier Yumiya. La chimiste des souvenirs et de la terre rêvée. Ok, ok.
We hope you're
En vrai, je
looking
pense que c'est
forward to
le
the
jeu qui va
newest
peut-être
entry in the Atelier
vite
series,
me-
featuring a brand new
me perdre la liste.
protagonist. All right, let's see some more headlines.
Si j'en prends un, en tout cas, ce sera probablement ça.
Adventures and allies await
J'ai fait
in
que
these Nintendo
Atelier
Switch
Sophie
games.
DX, que j'ai toujours pas fini d'ailleurs. Faut que je
HD
le reprenne.
remasters of the first two Suikoden games are coming to Nintendo
Oh.
Switch in one bundle.
Ça, c'est
Meet
cool.
and befriend up to 108 allies in these turn-based RPGs. During your travels, you can strengthen your home base and expand your spheres of influence while
Ils ont
fighting
vu,
for
et
your
ils viennent de
cause.
sortir, ils ont fait
This collection adds new support features, like the ability to speed up combat and automate battles with a single button. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster, Gate Rune, and Dunan Unification Wars launches on Nintendo Switch.
C'est quoi les
March 6th,
plus appréciés de la série?
2025.
1, 2,
The
3, 4
HD
peut-être?
2D
Non.
remake of Dragon Quest III draws near.
Dans ma tête, j'ai envie de dire 2 et 3. Ils sont les plus appréciés de la série.
Customize their appearance, voice, and more. With the new Monster Wrangler vocation, you can use monster-like abilities to fight enemies and heal allies. There may also be places where you can put monsters to use, but that's for another time. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake
Okay,
ventures
okay.
onto Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin later today.
J'ai pas vu Atelier
Nintendo
Yumiya
eShop.
si ça sortait 2024 ou 2025.
3
Mais je
Castlevania
dirais
games
2025, j'imagine.
originally released on Nintendo DS. Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia rise again in a single collection. Arcade classic Haunted Castle is also included, featuring the original and a reimagined version. Plus, there's a gallery that includes exclusive art and a music player. Castlevania Dominus Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Build something you believe in. The award-winning strategy series returns with Sid Meier's Civilization 7. Rule as one of many legendary
Civ
historical
7,
figures,
bon.
including newly added leaders such
Comme
as
tous les
Queen
Civ, il risque
Himiko.
d'être bien moins bon
Friendship is her strength, and she
avant
can
d'avoir
initiate
genre
diplomatic
7 ou 8
endeavors to
DLC.
help you research new technologies, expand your territory, establish your empire across the map, and conquer or cooperate with rival civilizations. You can even create your own path through history by choosing different civs with each new age.
Oh.
In the modern age, you can evolve your empire into Meiji Japan, known for its scientific strength and military force. Plus,
Après, est-ce
you
que ça
and your
change
friends can see your
complètement
kingdoms
le
collide in online or local play.
100%
Can
de
you
la
create
culture
an
et genre
empire that stands the test of time?
C'est juste une switch de culture à chaque fois? Ou est-ce que c'est un truc un peu progressif? Et si tu gardes la même culture, t'as un bonus, etc.
February 11th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Après, c'est pas le genre de jeu que t'as envie de jouer forcément sur Switch. Hein.
Transcending time.
Ce genre de jeu, ça reste meilleur sur PC, clairement.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with a remaster of the action RPG Tales of Grace's F.
Ok.
When the protagonist Asbel and Prince Richard meet Sophia's children,
We will always be friends.
the three soon become lifelong friends. Several years have since passed. With their strong friendship and desire to protect their loved ones, the now grown-up trio get entangled in a conflict that will determine the fate of the world. This remaster adds enhancements like destination icons and toggling enemy encounters, as well as downloadable content from the
Oh, bon,
original
oui, le
game.
serveur de la QOL, quoi.
Shining blade of triumph.
Tales of Grace's F Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch January 17th. 2 adorable adventures, 1 cozy bundle.
Mais ici, il me semble que ça va y leak. Bon. C'est un jeu Sims sauce Animal Crossing, quoi. Il y a besoin d'épiloguer plus que ça, surtout que c'est un partage slash remaster.
More help is wanted. Think you've got what it takes to manage this perilous pizzeria? Test
J'ai
your
jamais compris la hype
skills
avec
and your
Night at Freddy's.
nerves in this first-person horror game. As the newest employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have plenty of job duties, such as helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon, getting high scores by playing nostalgic arcade minigames,
Est-ce que c'est un spin-off?
and hopping on attractions like a log ride. Sounds easy enough, right? But you'll be doing all of this while avoiding animatronic atrocities along the way. Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar in 5 Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, launching on Nintendo Switch this winter. And if you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex,
Voilà, on va arriver sur les
Cassie,
dernières
find your
annonces.
friend and escape the ruins in this free story DLC for 5 Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, launching on Nintendo Switch this winter. Let's check out some Nintendo Switch games launching in time for the holidays.
Ouais. Donc ça, c'est des trucs qui étaient déjà annoncés, du coup. Il me semble. Ouais, bon. Du coup, ça, c'est vraiment les dernières cartouches avant les grosses annonces des jeux pour la sortie de la Switch 2. Non, sachant qu'en vrai, ils annoncent la Switch 2, ils annoncent des jeux avec forcément. Puis ils vont continuer à annoncer quelques jeux pour la sortie et les mois suivants. Mais admettons que ça sorte en mars, avril, mai. A priori, je pense qu'ils vont annoncer que des jeux jusque juillet peut-être. Et peut-être le jeu de novembre, on l'apprendra assez tôt, mais le reste de l'année, ce sera des trucs qu'on apprendra plus tard, je pense. Non, on verra bien. Mais en tout cas, elle se fait attendre cette Switch 2.
Welcome to the eastern nation of Azuma.
On voit déjà les trucs de
After a
farm.
calamity struck, the energy sources known as runes ceased to exist, and the land fell into decline. In this fresh take on the Rune Factory series, step into a bigger adventure than ever before.
Un nouveau Rune Factory,
As an
c'est quoi
earth
le
dancer,
7,
you'll
8?
channel the spiritual powers of nature through dance. Use the sacred drum to help crops grow faster, and the sacred parasol to summon rain. These treasures and your earth dancer abilities can revitalize the land. Restore this once fruitful region to cultivate fields, construct houses, and more to revive nature and establish prospering villages. Venture through the enchanting lands of Azuma, but beware, monsters may lie in wait. Harness your Earth Dancer abilities to confront them and restore
C'est une des meilleures annonces,
monsters to
probablement.
their human forms. As you settle into village life, get to know the community around you and deepen your relationships to find friendship or even romance. Who knows? A wedding could even be on the horizon.
Bon, du classique Rune Factory,
Experience a
quoi.
beloved series reimagined.
Un classique.
In Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, launching on
D'habitude, c'est un
Nintendo
setting
Switch
pas aussi
next
marqué
spring.
culturellement, je trouve. Après, je sais pas, je regarde que de loin ce que c'est que cette série, mais...
Next will be our last announcement. Please
la
take a look.
annonce. Est-ce que les fans de Silksong vont être deg? Oui. Du Yakuza.
Immerse yourself in the story that started the epic saga.
Encore une série qu'il faudra qu'on fasse en stream.
Meet Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza accused of murdering his clan's patriarch, and Haruka, a young girl on the run, two individuals whose fates intertwine. Set in Kamurocho, Japan's largest entertainment district, Kiryu must navigate the twists and turns of Tokyo's underworld while confronting rival gangs. Swap between 4 fighting styles in real-time combat. Fight bare knuckle, or arm yourself with makeshift weapons and go up against anything in your way. There are also plenty of distractions to be found in Kamurocho. So take a break from brawling every once in a while. Discover how the epic series began when Yakuza Kiwami launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Ok, donc c'est vraiment le remake du premier qui est porté.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Bah, c'est pas incroyable, mais on n'est pas surpris, mais en vrai il était quand même cool pour ce que c'est. Et on va switch sur du Xenogears du coup. On va pouvoir attaquer le disque 2 normalement, si tout se passe bien. Sinon, FF. Hop, je repasse sur cette scène, le temps de relancer tout ça. Musique. Je me mets le temps de setup. Alors, je vais remettre juste. Où est-ce que je l'ai foutu? Là. Ok. Donc, je disais, je vais remettre juste ça, histoire de montrer que oui, c'est pas les bonnes saves. En fait, j'avais galéré à charger le disque 2, à trouver comment ça marchait exactement. Et en voulant faire les manips qui normalement auraient pu marcher, j'ai un peu essayé tous les F1, 2, 3, machin, 4, parce que je savais plus lequel était ce que je voulais faire. Sauf que du coup, j'ai chargé, j'ai fait un load state, qui a donc chargé l'état de la RAM au moment où j'avais save. Ce qui a aussi chargé les données de sauvegarde qui sont restées. Du coup, j'ai été retourné en arrière, et pas qu'un peu. C'était ça ma sauvegarde la plus avancée, à savoir juste avant dans le labo de Solaris, juste avant toutes les cages avec les gens qui sont en train de se transformer là. Mais j'ai réavancé. Voilà, je suis réarrivé avant la dernière cutscene, avant le point de changement de disque. Et j'en profite pour préciser aussi que j'ai vu que je sais maintenant comment on farm les points. Pendant que je refaisais cette partie-là en accéléré, j'ai farm plus de compétences que ce que j'avais unlock. Et il y a des trucs complètement fumés. Mais j'imagine qu'on aura l'occasion de revoir ça, même si le disque 2 a moins de gameplay. Bref, je reviens sur Waiting Scene, le temps de charger tout ça.